There's a moment nearly every investor experiences, more often than we'd like to admit. It's when you're sitting in front of the screen, finger hovering over the buy button, but a swirl of conflicting emotions rises up inside you. A flicker of excitement at owning something new, a pulse of hopeful anticipation, and underneath it all, a quiet, whispering doubt. Am I doing the right thing? Most of the time, we silence that voice with what sounds like reason. Everyone says it's good. The price has gone up so much already, it must be safe. Or worst of all, screw it. I'll just buy it for peace of mind. We click the button, and only then do the real feelings flood in. The nagging anxiety when the price dips, or the panic to sell when the market turns red. Do you see the pattern here? We spend 95% of our time researching what to buy, but less than 5% asking ourselves, should I buy this right now, and am I truly ready for it? Today, I want to change that with you. I'm not giving you a list of hot stock picks. Instead, I want to hand you something far more valuable, an investing health checklist. Think of it as a full physical before you decide to run a marathon. You wouldn't start the race with an erratic heartbeat and a dehydrated body, right? Investing is no different. These 5 questions are the most vital signs to check whether you're truly ready for a decision or if you're just acting on a fleeting emotion. They won't stop you from buying anything, but they will ensure that when you buy, you actually understand what you're doing, and more importantly, you'll be calm enough to live with that decision. Question number 1. If this investment fell 20% right after I bought it, how would I feel and what would I do? Be brutally honest. When we look at an upward chart, positive news, or a success story, our brains automatically paint a rosy picture. We dream of 30%, 50%, even 100% gains, but we almost never ask, what if I'm wrong? This first question forces you to confront the dark side of possibility at the very moment you're most optimistic. It's not meant to scare you, but to test your psychological preparedness. Answer in detail. Would you feel restless, lose sleep? Would you be compulsively checking the app every hour? Or would you feel normal, seeing it as part of the process? And more important than the feeling is the action. What would you do? Sell immediately to cut losses? Buy more because you believe it's a chance? Or simply do nothing and go watch a movie? If your answer is panic and an urge to sell immediately, then perhaps you don't truly understand or trust what you're about to buy. A real investment must pass this question. It's like loving someone not just for the sunny days, but because you know you can weather the storms with them. If you're not ready for the rain, don't step onto the track. Question number 2. Can I explain this company's business or this fund's basic premise to a 10-year-old? We are often seduced by complexity. Technical jargon and intricate mathematical models give us a feeling of sophistication, but true wisdom lies in the ability to simplify. If you can't explain in the most basic terms what you're about to put your money into, then you're not investing, you're gambling on luck. You're outsourcing your financial fate to a mystery. Let's try an example. Say you want to buy stock in a company that makes semiconductor chips. Instead of saying they're a leading AI chip maker, try explaining this company makes tiny, super powerful brains for phones, computers, and cars that help them run faster and smarter. The more devices that need these tiny brains, the more money the company makes. If you can't do that, it means you don't truly understand it, you just know its name. The difference between understanding and knowing the name is the line between an investor and a gambler. This question forces you to pause and research more until you can grasp the core essence. It filters out the vague opportunities you're drawn to simply because they're popular. Question number 3. If I lost this money, would it seriously impact my daily life, my major financial goals, or my sleep? This is a question about risk scale. Many people make the mistake of thinking about risk in percentages. I'm okay with a 20% risk, but 20% of $10,000 is $2,000, while 20% of $100,000 is $20,000. The emotional pain is completely different. Instead of thinking in percentages, think in terms of real-life emotions and circumstances. Visualize it vividly.
If the money you're about to invest vanished, what would change? Would you have to delay buying a home, cancel family vacations, struggle with monthly bills, or is it simply money you've saved after covering all your bases, where losing it would feel like regretting an old phone you dropped? The answer shapes the appropriate size of the investment for you. For one person, putting in $50,000 might be a non-event. For you, $10,000 might feel heavy. Never bet an amount whose loss would haunt you, fill you with regret, and shatter your peace of mind. Money can be earned back, but peace of mind and important life plans aren't so easily repaired.
Question number 4. How long do I expect to hold this investment, and what would truly make me sell it? We often buy with vague intentions, to hold, for the long term. But what is long term? 1 year, 3 years, or 10? Not defining this clearly makes you vulnerable to every short-term swing. You buy a stock intending to hold for 5 years, but see it drop 10% in 3 months and hastily sell. That's because you never truly committed to your own timeline. Write down a specific time horizon. More importantly, write down your valid reasons to sell. A valid reason isn't because the price fell 10%, but a change in fundamentals. The company's business philosophy changes for the worse, its competitive edge is broken, leadership loses credibility, or you realize you misunderstood its business model. You can also set positive sell rules, like I'll sell 1/3 if the stock doubles to take my initial investment off the table. With this plan in place, you're like a captain with a compass and a map. You're no longer terrified by every wave because you know your destination and your conditions for changing course. You control your actions instead of letting market emotions control you. Question number 5. What drew my attention to this opportunity right now? Is it because it just had a huge run-up, or because everyone is talking about it? This is the motive check question, designed to expose 2 dangerous enemies: FOMO, fear of missing out, and the desire for quick profits. Be honest with yourself. Did you find this stock when it was quietly consolidating, or when its name was splashed across financial news and coffee shop conversations? Are you excited about its long-term prospects, or just because you saw friends making money from it and didn't want to be left out? If your answer leans toward FOMO, stop immediately. Take a deep breath and remind yourself the best opportunities are rarely loud, and the loudest ones are often in the final stages of a frenzy. The market will always have new opportunities. Missing one chance has never bankrupted anyone, but jumping into a bad one because of FOMO certainly has. This question helps you distinguish between a deliberate choice and a herd-following reaction. It returns you to the position of an active chooser, not a victim of collective emotion. And there you have it, 5 seemingly simple questions that are the most powerful tools you can arm yourself with before any decision. They don't guarantee you'll always win, but they guarantee you won't lose for the dumbest reasons: lack of preparation, lack of understanding, over-leverage, lack of conviction, and herd-following panic. Next time your finger hovers over that buy button, pause, step away from the screen, grab a piece of paper, and seriously answer these 5 questions. That act of stopping and interrogating yourself is the true mark of a real investor. It transforms you from someone merely reacting to the market into someone proactively building your own future. Start your financial checkup today, because in this volatile world of investing, the most valuable asset isn't the fastest rising stock. It's the clarity and discipline you manage to keep, no matter what the market does.